Mining experts in West Africa have tasked government and stakeholders in the sector to ensure rights of host communities are considered and protected before the execution of any mining project. They make this known when they converge on Abuja to discuss and proffer solutions to the numerous challenges facing host communities. They warn that disregard for their rights will encourage insecurity in the sub-region.
In the mineral sector in this country, and I've always said this at various fora, it's been neglected for so long. It's just in an emergent phase now, and we are forced to shift attention to the solid mineral sector in this country because of what I refer to as two fundamental reasons. First is economic survival, because oil, which we have depended solely on, is going down in international markets and in international global affairs. So we don't have a choice. If we want to survive as a nation, we have to shift attention into other critical areas or resource areas like agriculture, like solid minerals and all that. We achieve this by reviewing policies, by doing away with the useless policies of the past, reviewing current ones, putting in place new and more viable policies that will energize the sector, create an enabling environment for operators, both public, private, local, foreign, ensure the security of the operating environment of solid mineral sector in Nigeria.
I think that we should go to the African Charter on Peoples and Human Rights, the African Mining Vision, and also the ECOWAS Mining Code. They all say that mining shouldn't go on without the permission of the community. The community must give its consent, and that it must be informed consent, which means they must understand what the impact of mining will be on their community. That licensing process cannot be complete if the community says, this mining is too dangerous for our people or will not benefit us in the long run. Then mining should not go on. The license should not be issued in those instances. The unregulated miners rather than illegal miners. It's when regulation and its mechanisms work that people who then violate become illegal, yes? However, in the instance where you're not even attempting to regulate and just blanket proclaiming it to be illegal, then we need to have a conversation about these things. The minerals, according to the Constitution, according to the African Charter on Peoples and Human Rights, all say that the minerals belong to the people, held in trust by the government, and that it should not be used except by for the benefits of the community.
We've got all sorts of minerals. This is the new gold. This is the new oil and gas. So it's really important that we get it right this time, because if we do not get it right, then it will be a mess. The country will be in constant insecurity and turmoil if we don't do something about it this time. So I think this Indaba, where across West Africa, we're looking at the rights of host communities and how they can best engage with the situation, that is a step in the right direction.
You cannot make an omelette without breaking the egg. You cannot talk of mineral extraction, exploitation without talking of affecting the land, the environment. That one is definite. But how to manage this land sustainably, that it is continuing to serve for other purposes even after mining must have gone. Because we are talking of energy change today. We don't know what happens tomorrow. We are moving now from oil and gas to green energy. We don't know what happens tomorrow. We don't know what nature has in store for us because there's dynamism in human existence.
The West African Host Community Mining Indaba is a platform where the different stakeholders, that is the government, the communities, the traditional leaders, you've seen their representatives, and civil society with some company representatives come together to discuss issues that are affecting host communities as the different West African countries go about with the mining business. So we look at the whole spectrum. How are the rights of the host communities respected? How are the principles of free, prior and informed consent respected in the process of going about mineral development? It's true that Africa as a continent has resources, and those resources need to be explored for our development. But in the process of exploring those resources, we need to guard against the negative impacts that result from that process.